Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Chai and Churan. We are here with the latest Bollywood news, OTT releases, and what to watch this weekend, plus the movie review of Shrikant from a very special guest today. So stay tuned, and we're going to get you some really exciting stuff. So Aishwarya Rai at the Cannes in 2024, she has become a legend when it comes to the Cannes Film Festival. And this time there were a lot of other creators. There was, of course, Nancy Tyagi, who was really talked about because of her really unique looks. But Aishwarya Rai was actually accompanied by Aradhya, her daughter, because she had an injured wrist, and I think she's recently about to. She's now going into surgery soon. But none of her other family members accompanied her. But daughter Aradhya really couldn't let her mom, go with that injury alone. So sweet, right? That she really, yeah, she did. Like, it was really nice of her to accompany her mom for the Cannes Film Festival. Of course, people were asking in our comments, doesn't she have school? Of course, summer holidays चल रहे हैं guys. तुम्हें याद नहीं है क्या? Doesn't she have
It's enough
school?
out of school, I feel.
Yeah, exactly. And I think she is kind of in that phase where she can't seem to leave her mom wherever she goes. Every event, Aradhya Bachchan is accompanying her mother. But the most talked about things about the Cannes Film Festival were actually Aishwarya Rai's looks. So the first look and the second look both were designed by Falguni and Shane Peacock. The first look, of course, the black and gold gown with really poofy sleeves, and it was really big and dramatic. And she was really trolled on the internet about that outfit. Although it did manage to cover her injury, and people were commending her for like getting through with it without any problems, even though she had an injury. But it was absolutely great to see Aishwarya Rai at the Cannes Film Festival. But she thought that the outfit was magical, and she like really shut down the trolls. But people really found her dress to be a little too extravagant, a little too big, and not really suiting her personality. Too dramatic is what some people wrote. But she was like, for me, it was magical. What did you think of her dress?
I loved her dress, and I feel that you should always wear what you love, and she totally believed in it, and she winged it. Like she aced her looks.
I think when it comes to styling, it's all about confidence, right? That brings me to her second outfit, which literally looked to me like a big pom pom. Like, it was a blue and silver dress, again, very poofy, very dramatic, designed by Falguni and Shane Peacock again, who are apparently great friends of hers. But she literally looked like a massive pom pom, the thing that the cheerleaders play with.
I
That
was
used to
starting
be
to have those decorations.
exactly. She looked like a party decoration herself. But again, she kind of carried it off with flair. So I think that's what matters in the end. Go
Absolutely. And
Aishwarya.
speaking, she was gorgeous. She's anyway gorgeous. I mean, in any attire, she just looks amazing. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but speaking of looks, have you seen Janhvi promoting her latest film, Mr. and Mrs. Mahi? So she's following this trend called method dressing. Do you know what that is?
I have absolutely no idea. I've heard it for the first time.
So basically, method dressing is when an actress, goes out to events or movie promotions, but she's still sticking to her character in the movie. So there are quite a few looks that Janhvi has done, and right from like the small cricket ball bag to an entire cricket stadium printed on her sari. She has clearly clean bowled all of us with her looks.
Yeah. The recall value of such a thing is really, strong. And I think it was
Right.
you who told me about Zendaya doing it.
Yeah, she was, Zendaya did it for her movie promotions, and Jani also said that she's taken inspiration from her. What do you think? Do you think this is going to be like a trend in Bollywood now, and we'll see more actresses, following the method dressing to promote their films?
Tell us in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this episode, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Mr. and Mrs. Mahi promotions are on full swing. But what really took the internet by storm again this time was Katrina Kaif being spotted in London with a little baby bump. So of course, this is just speculation. Fans were guessing that maybe they saw Katrina with like a baby bump. I'm not sure, the couple hasn't confirmed or denied, but Vicky Kaushal and Katrina Kaif were spotted in London, and people were trying to make out from that little video, which was quite blurry, in fact, whether that's a baby bump. So there's a huge storm, like a pregnancy, like everybody is pregnant. Deepika is pregnant, Chadda is pregnant. Maybe Alia should also have a second one, no?
So on the other hand, Deepika Rai wanting a baby bump to cast a vote along with her doting husband Ranveer Singh, and it was so cute the way he was taking care of her. However, I think there were speculations that the couple have gone in for surrogacy, but the pregnancy model seems to suggest, otherwise.
Yeah, and there was a lot of people trolled, and then a lot of actresses actually came in her defense to say, what the hell, guys, just because Priyanka opted for surrogacy doesn't mean that Deepika has too. But they're so cute together, Ranveer, like, big heart to you.
Yeah, I mean, all the love. And you remember we were talking about how अच्छा पति ऐसा होना चाहिए. Like, he's the ideal husband, and you know what I mean, right? Like, the
Absolutely.
which God. Please let us also know which God you prayed to get such a loving and husband.
Yeah, too bad none of us can get Ranveer now.
Yeah, I mean, damn, I wish they cloned people, yeah.
Coming to talking about Priyanka and the whole surrogacy thing, I actually we saw that great event that Priyanka Chopra was a part of, the Bulgari event. It was the 140th anniversary. It was in Rome, and Priyanka Chopra, she actually Priyanka Chopra, she wore a very high value serpentine necklace of Bulgari, and it was looking gorgeous on her. She was, of course, flaunting it with her new short bob hairstyle. So everybody was really, the internet was abuzz with her new hairstyle and the very, very expensive necklace that looks like a serpent around her neck. It was looking great. And of course, she and Anne Hathaway got along like a house on fire. Anne Hathaway, of course, is the Hollywood actress who appeared in The Intern and Princess Diaries, Priyanka reminded me.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and it was like two princesses meeting. How I'd love to know, what they were laughing and talking about.
Yeah, it was actually with those ball gowns and everything, it did look like there are two princesses talking to each other. Absolutely, I agree with you.
So, what do you think Tiana and Anne were talking about? Let us know in the comments below.
Maybe just gossiping about another of the guests and at the event. Who else was there?
Yeah, I think these two stole the limelight. So, unse nazar
You
nahi
didn't.
hat rahi.
Of course, of course. That wraps up the latest Bollywood news section of Chai and Churan. We are now going into the new OTT releases for this week. So watch out for what to watch this weekend. Priyanka, you want to tell us what are you going to watch this weekend, or what are you going to watch in the coming week?
This weekend, I am totally going to binge on Panchayat season 3, which is already available on Prime. Have you seen the first two seasons?
No, I haven't. I really should know.
You should. So I'll give you just about season 3. Panchayat is basically like related to politics. And there's this collector called Abhishek who gets posted in have to just take this later. Sorry. Okay, so I'm taking it from politics. Yeah. So Panchayat is basically a comedy drama, and it is related to politics. There's this collector called Abhishek who gets posted in Fulera Gao, and how he basically does his best to maintain his objectivity while the elections come on here. So the Panchayat elections are coming, and the Pradhan and the Bhushan gangs, they're engaging in a fierce battle to maintain their public image so that they get the votes and they come into power. You should check it out. It's binge worthy for sure. And now there are 3 seasons, so go ahead. Like weekend, it's a perfect weekend watch for something that's light but also sheds. It highlights issues that one faces in like.
I'll definitely watch it. Although Neena Gupta was complaining, I heard about it being very hot when they were watching, basically shooting Panchayat. But Neena Gupta is quite the princess herself. So obviously, गांव में गर्मी में problem हो रही होगी. But
शहर
it's
की
on
बोल
Prime Video, right? I should check it out on Prime Video. Okay,
Yes,
I'll
yes.
definitely do that this weekend. Coming to the next one, it is my personal favorite, Bridgerton season 3. Oh my god, I have been waiting for this one for so long. Part 1 has released in May, and the second part is releasing on the 13th of June. So, finally, Lady Whistledown, the character who's really intrigued us all through 3 seasons, finally gets the limelight. Penelope Featherington is finally going to, pursue the love of her life and get into the marriage game. It is so princess like. Bridgerton has its own world and it makes you totally encompassed in that world. And Colin Bridgerton actually is the person that Penelope was kind of in, I don't know, love with, or she was pursuing him, and their story was kind of in the background in the first 2 seasons. But now in the third season, we're really looking forward to this pair, Colin Bridgerton and Penelope Featherington, hopefully coming together. So they've released it. They're releasing it in 2 parts on Netflix. So I'm definitely going to watch that. So I have actually a whole list of things to watch this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, like a full binge list. And it's so exciting also. I mean, when these seasons come out and like we've been following them for so long. It's like we actually look forward to it because somehow we get like engrossed into it so much we feel like we're a part of their world.
I'm totally
It's
having a
magical.
Bridgerton party sometime. Like a tea
Yeah,
party.
yeah, I'm gonna be there for that. Dress up in a- But there's also Banita Sandhu who appears in this. Banita is
Yeah.
APD Killen's girlfriend. She's come in like a couple of his music videos as well.
Yeah, I heard she's playing Mrs. Malhotra, right?
Yes, yes, she
The
is.
Indian origin lead last season was really gorgeous. I think she was beautiful. And now I'm looking forward to Mrs. Malhotra as well.
Yeah, me too. I think it's gonna be an amazing, amazing watch.
Absolutely.
So there's Macau Express as well, which is already available on Prime again. Do you know how that Goa plan that we make on a WhatsApp group that never gets out of a WhatsApp group? Have you ever had such a situation with your friends?
I have never actually not made a plan for Goa and like basically not gone after making a plan to Goa. If Goa is calling, I'm going.
So, Macdown Express is basically how three friends finally fulfill their dream about their Goa plan. Their plan finally materializes, but they face a roller coaster of twists and turns during this trip. And it is really hilarious to watch. Kunal Khemu has done a brilliant job at directing it. So you must check it out.
Definitely, I will. And it ran for a while in the theaters. What platform is it on again?
It's on Prime Video.
Oh, okay. This
And
one's
it's
on
very
Prime Video.
available.
So the next one that I want to talk about is Zara Hatke Zara Bachke, which is releasing on Geo Cinema. And Sara Ali Khan and Vicky Kaushal are the two stars of the show. And if you don't remember which movie it was, I think you must be remembering, that little choreography that was trending on Instagram. Tere vaste palak se main chand launga. And then to Sola Satura, when they turn around and all of that, on Instagram, it was trending for a while. It's a very cute song. It's basically about this newly married couple, Sara Ali Khan and Vicky Kaushal. And they are in a joint family and they keep dreaming about buying their new home and buying their dream home with just the two of them together, kind of a thing. But when they start to do that and when things start to materialize, there are a lot of these twists and turns. So it's supposed to be a very cute and like a cozy story that way. And I think it'll be a good watch, especially on OTT. It's releasing on Geo Cinema, so I think you should check it out.
Also, I think they come up, right? Like they keep coming up with plans or they come up with like a scheme of sorts so that they can have their own space. I would love to watch that and, take a peek
Yeah,
at
it might be fun actually. They did do a lot of cute dancing in that movie, and but
some.
I'm honestly a little skeptical about Sara Ali Khan's acting after the last time we spoke about Emiri Vatan. But she might be good in this. Like let's hope for the best. Sara, we're counting on you. Don't disappoint us. Bahubali Crown of Blood releases on Disney Plus Hotstar, and we are really looking forward to this prequel animated series of Bahubali, where the two brothers, Amarendra Bahubali and Bhallala Dev, they join forces together to defeat Rakt Dev, the warlord, together. So it's going to be this is the second season of this animated series. The first one has already come out. I think that was Lost Legend or something like that, which was again the prequel to Bahubali. So this is a second season. I think it'll be a good family watch because animated series, so kids can watch it, parents can watch it, everybody can watch it together. Do check it out on Disney Plus Hotstar.
The एक question है कटप्पा ने बाहुबली को क्यों मारा? Like,
Guys,
why?
if you have an answer to this question, you must reply in the comments below and tell us ki kyun mara. Like there needs to be some sort of an explanation. So do answer this query for us.
It's the Churandedu about this because like this is one question I think that we want all of us until we don't have an answer for it.
But we have quite the weekend plan for OTT releases. But in case you're not interested in that, then of course there is a movie that is totally worth watching, and that is Shrikant. So in our 1 minute movie review today, we are going to talk about Shrikant. Shrikant is about Shrikant Bola's life, who it's based on a true story, who was a visually impaired man. He overcame a lot of challenges in the education system in India for the visually impaired, for blind people, and he later went on to study from MIT and became the founder of Bullet Industries. And it is a very inspiring story. It seems like a very, very cute story from the trailer. And Shrikant, played by Rajkumar Rao, of course, Rajkumar Rao's performance has really been appreciated. There's also Alaya F in the movie. Speaking of Alaya F, we have a very, very proud grandfather today, Mr. Kabir Bedi, Alaya F's granddad himself, talking about Shrikant, telling us how he found the movie and the performances and about his little girl. So check it out and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys.
One of the best films that have been made in India on the subject of the blind and visually challenged is Shrikant. It is such a heartrending story and the amazing story of a man that not only overcame blindness but surpassed what people with sight would do. And this is the whole mission of Sight Savers India, which I'm the honorary brand ambassador, to bring light into people's lives. If you just close your eyes for 30 seconds and then try and imagine this is what the rest of your life is going to be, it's a frightening prospect. It's a horrifying prospect. And I think Shrikant was such a well-told story of a man that not only overcame the handicaps of being blind, but did it so in an unbelievable style. It's almost like a blind superhero. And the great thing is, this is not a fictional story. It's a story of a man who actually exists, who's actually done all the things that we see in the film. So it was very touching for me at various levels. Firstly, because I'm deeply involved in the cause of the blind. Secondly, because my granddaughter's in it. And thirdly, because I'm in cinema and I love to see a great film. So I salute the makers of Shrikant for making the best film for the blind and visually challenged in India.
If you enjoy what we're doing here and want to watch more of us and also like the upcoming OTT releases and the latest gossip, do subscribe to our channel and also share and like this video.
And guys, we are going to come up with a new episode every single Friday with the latest Bollywood news, the new OTT releases, and 1 minute movie reviews. So keep watching Chai and Churan with Priyanka and me, Kriti. Bye-bye.
Bye.